So I don't really have like content prepared for you guys. I can kind of spit some stuff out at you, but I got some like really crazy news about a friend of mine today, and I've been a mess all day. So I can kind of look back in some notes and like spit some like knowledge at you. Otherwise, please like feel free to like ask questions, anything that you have regarding anything. And just like if you need help with anything at all either, please just throw it at me. Otherwise, like any specific question you have, I can try to look back in my notes too and see if there's like any certain calls that I'd recommend on that. But I really just kind of want this to be for you guys to ask me your questions, whatever you're struggling with, if you need help with anything right now. But yeah, we'll just go from there. So you guys can either unmute yourself or type in the chat. I don't care. But otherwise, we can always just work a little bit too. Totally up to you. So if anybody has any questions or anything, throw it out there. I'm trying to see, look back in my notes like from this year. So I started, I guess I'll just say like let you guys know how I've been, how it's been going with Ashley Paul Dyson's inviting theory or whatever that she posted about in the Champions page. So Amanda, I found the perfect use for this finally. Yay! I was like waiting because I had gotten this other notebook too that I liked, and I was like, okay, I need to wait till I have like the perfect opportunity to use this. So I'll kind of show you guys like what I've been doing. I haven't been 100% consistent with it. When I was up at the cabin over the weekend last weekend, I was very much in vacation mode and not in work mode. And I also was doing like a lot of wedding planning and shit too that I just needed to get done. So basically, here's what I did. Ashley does up to like 70 or more invites a day. I started out, so this notebook has 40 40 lines on it. So I did that, and I ended up like one day, I do the live power hours in the morning that Haley posts about. I ended up going to 50 on this day. So these are all from Instagram, and I think most of these were my Instagram story of people watching. And then I can tell you guys the script too that I used. Hold on one second. Let me just try to find one here quick. I think these were my story, but then a lot of the other ones were like new followers. I think this is what I said. Let me see if this girl is on this page. Yes. Okay. So I said, and I can post these in the team page too. I said, hey girl, how are you? Saw your name pop up on my story and just wanted to say thanks so much for watching. It means the world to me. You have no idea. I feel like I'm actually talking to people instead of just talking to myself all the time. Haha. Anyways, not sure if you're just here to support or needed some motivation, or if you're interested in one of my boot camps, but thought maybe since you were watching, you might want to do this together. Either way, let me know. Talk soon. And then she responds with, hello, I just happened upon one of your stories in the Explore page. I do like help and motivation. What do you do for boot camps? And so that kind of opens up the conversation there. Some people might just end up saying like, hey, I'm just here for motivation. I love your stories. Keep up the great work. And that for me is like a way to build a relationship. So like this girl, she responded to me and I wrote her name down. So then since she responded, it doesn't even have to be about that, like I'm putting her in a challenge group or anything like that. It's just the fact that she responded to me. So I put a circle around her name. And then anybody in here that I like send I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but anybody I send a link out to, I put a star next to their name. And then once they like complete the enrollment, I'll use the back of the page. I leave that blank because that's what Ashley said to do. I'll leave that blank and put their name that I'll probably do it. I haven't decided when I want to do it yet. Like what, if I want to put it on, like say this girl that I start on this page, say she enrolls tomorrow. If I want to put it on the back of that page or put it on the page that like I messaged her on that day. I just haven't decided how I want to do it yet. But then, so like I've gone through and it is so surprising to me, like how many people have actually responded to me. And this I've found for me is the easiest way for me to track. It's just, I love her method. It's just so simple and like straightforward. And then a lot of these girls, what I've been doing to get up to 40 messages or over a day, I'll go through my followers list, see anybody new that's following me first, and I'll go through all of those and write everything down. And then when I feel like I'm kind of to the point where I'm getting to people that I've already messaged, I'll type in, like you can go on Instagram, go to your followers, and then in the search, you can type the letter A, and you can go through all your followers with like A that pops up. So that's all those people that you can talk to. And I just say, let me find one for that one. I say, hey girl, just wanted to say hi and thanks so much for the follow. I love when girls, in parentheses, guys are such creeps with a puke face, follow me, haha, but anyways, where are you from? And it has nothing to do with health and fitness. I'm just saying hi, thanks for following me, and that's that. So this girl responded, hey there, no prob. I know what you mean about the guys. I can most definitely agree with you, LOL. I'm from Cali. Where are you from? And then this gives me a basis to kind of like build a relationship with these people. And what I've been saying that I feel kind of opens up the gateway to health and fitness for me to start talking about that is I say, haha, they're so gross. I can't even, haha. I'm from Minnesota. I wonder how you found me. Because like she doesn't live in my area. She's from California. I obviously know she probably found me on the Explore page or some sort of way. But I want her to tell me how she found me because then she could be like, oh, I was searching like health and fitness or I was searching this hashtag. And then we can connect on some sort of level. And then if she like says, oh, I was following you for motivation, I'm like, oh my God, are you into health and fitness too? And then she'll hopefully like open up to me about what she does. And a lot of people will automatically tell you if they're struggling or not. And then you can kind of talk about that and you might be able to relate to it. If she's like, oh my God, yeah, I love health and fitness. Working out is my jam, but I struggle with nutrition. Boom, To-Be Mindset opens the gateway for that door there. How quick do you reply to people who reply your initial messages? So when I'm going through like my power hour and I should say, I always end up working with Haley for like 2.5 hours whenever we do them in the morning, just because we're home. But typically when I am trying to get these 40 messages in or like however many messages you're going to send, I try to not to respond to any people that are talking or that respond that I just messaged. So I usually try to wait. And like for me, if I'm sending 40 messages, I'm not used to sending 40 messages a day or more. So I'm still kind of getting used to that. And it gets a little overwhelming when all of a sudden you have like 10 new messages in your inbox, but you just sat down to send out all of those messages. At first it's like, holy shit, like I cannot talk to all you guys right now. So what I'll do is I'll wait for a little bit and then I'll go do I'll do my workout and then I'll kind of start to respond to them like one by one, just a little bit throughout the day, kind of until Connor gets home or I have to go to work or something. And if I start a conversation with somebody, that they sound interested and we start talking about Beachbody, and they may seem interested in like my boot camps or in coaching or just anything health and fitness related, I let them know like, oh my God, hey girl, I'm so sorry. I'm just heading into work right now. Let me message you back a little bit later. Or another girl the other day, I was telling her how with Share a Cart, you can throw together any sort of cart for somebody. I told her, hey, I'm just heading into work right now, but send me your email and what flavor shake you want. I'll put together a cart for you when I get done. So it's easy for me to like, just let them know so that they're not sitting there like with their debit card ready, like, okay, is this girl gonna like send me anything or what's going on? Because these days people's attention spans are like this big. So you kind of just have to like let them know. But yeah, I kind of just try to wait until I get like all of my initial messages done first. And if I am that day, I'm going to go over 40, I at least try to get my 40 messages in, or however many you want to say are on like whatever notebook you pick, however many lines there are. Go up to that number. And then if I feel like doing more, I'll do more. And I don't really have like a cutoff for that. It's just kind of like, I want to get that 40 in. And then if I go over until I want to be done or I'm ready to work out and I need a break. I don't really have like a set thing for it yet, but I found that really it only takes me, I'm kind of slow at it right now, but if I'm sending it like all just to my followers or something, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And it's so quick. The thing that takes me a long time is writing it all down. And then if I come across anybody in that followers list that I've maybe talked to before, I'll click on their name and see that we had a conversation before, because I've done no sort of tracking aside from this now. I just haven't found what works for me. So conversations get lost. And I go back in there and I reread through what we talked about, and I'll follow up with them. Even if I talked to them last like September, I'll send them a message and be like, hey girl, oh my God, it's been so long. How are you? And just check in. Especially if it's clear that she's still following me, she's following me for a reason. So that could be a good thing too. But that's kind of like, this method is so easy, honestly. Like, it's literally made my life so much easier. And it's nice because in here, I can circle people and then make little notes next to their name. Like one girl I messaged here, I found out that she's a coach. Well, yes, she may be a coach, but what if somewhere down the line, like say, Sam, the situation that happened with your coach, if she decided that she wanted to, like her coach went inactive or stopped doing the business or something like that, or we just had this real connection, I could still make that connection with her. Or it could be a future success partner or somebody that I want to meet at Summit. Just somebody that I can connect with too. And then I don't know if, Amanda, you might remember Olivia. Were you in my groups when I did stuff with Olivia? Okay, so Olivia is completely 100% done. She is, but she's not. She still has an account, whatever. So for those of you that don't know, Olivia, she was a coach this time last year, like one of Haley's rock star coaches. And she like just all of a sudden stopped coaching. And we were success partners for a little bit. We ran a few boot camps together. And then she kind of just like disappeared. So, I'll write down like anybody I message in here. I found out like one girl I messaged is one of her girls. Well, she's obviously not getting the help that she thought she was signing up for now. So maybe I can have her switch to me because she might know who I am because we ran boot camps together. So that's kind of like how I do it. It's nice to make these just little like 1 or 2 word notes next to their name, just so I kind of have a refresher. But I need to get back on track with it. But it is nice to have just one notebook that's just for that. Because if I were to do that, like I have another notebook here that's like all notes on like any trainings I've watched, national wake up calls, any team calls that I've done. I make notes in here for like any trainings that I want to do for you guys, any trainings that I did for the new coach training, any of that all goes in here. And I think that if it were to get to the point where I had everything just all in one notebook, it'd be too overwhelming. So it's nice just to keep it like in one spot. I'm really considering doing, I don't know if you guys listened to Kyla's call last week, but her thing about doing a binder, I love how she talked about having everything just in one spot, especially like if you want to get to the point in this business where you would want this to be your full-time income, or you're looking at it to be something more part-time and be able to be home a little bit more. But say one day you just want to get the heck out of your house. So much easier to just grab one binder than all these different separate notebooks. So that way, you know, like you grab your binder, your phone, maybe your laptop if you want to use that, go to the coffee shop for the afternoon. Just makes it that much easier, and it's like working smarter rather than working harder, if that makes sense. But yeah, so that's kind of how that's been going. I feel like it's really helpful. Ashley said that that is like what completely changed her business. And I know I brought it up a lot now, but I kind of wanted to just like reiterate to you guys like how it's been going for me. I definitely need to get back into it. This month is just like such an insane month. And then just like the whole thing with my friend going on today, it's been kind of crazy. So, but that's how that's going. I was going to bring up one thing to you guys. I forget now, but does anybody have any questions on anything? Leah and Sarah, I know that you guys, I don't know if you heard before at the beginning of this, but I kind of wanted to just do like a Q&A if you need help with anything, if you have questions on anything, just like feel free to ask if you're struggling in any area. If you want to set up a call or anything like that, that's kind of what I want to do tonight. I know you're driving, Leah, so no biggie. I see you. So I'll touch on Summit for a quick second. So Leah and Sarah and I are going to Summit here in a few weeks. I'm planning on doing a call after we get back, probably that following week. I'll do a whole recap for you guys on stuff that, like, since you can't, if you can't be there this year, we'll do a whole recap for you. Definitely, like, we'll be taking tons of notes and things like that. But maybe I'll try to go like live or something at Celebration just so you guys can see like the sea of Beachbody coaches or something like that. That'd be cool. Give you a little FOMO. But yeah, does anybody have any questions on anything? You guys can always message me too if you have, like, anytime you have a question or need help with anything, that's what I'm here for.
I'll feel like I'm at Summit. I've got 13 people staying at my house that weekend.
Holy cow. We have 5 people in our room, and I'm like...
Oh, I was just told today that apparently the groomsmen are now getting ready at the house, and I'm like, I wasn't planning on that.
Goody.
Cool.
Well, at least like groomsmen, like for food and everything, you can just like feed them whatever and they'll be happy. I feel like with like bridesmaids and brides on the day of their wedding, it's like, okay, I just need like a piece of fruit and like a mimosa and I'm good. I cannot like eat anything heavy.
Yeah, when you get a phone call from the groom's mom saying that you have to do this for them, I'm like, no.
Do you know them?
Yeah.
Obviously you know them, but like, are you related?
Not related. I basically work for their family.
Oh, that's right.
And my boyfriend is the best man.
Oh, so like, of course you have to.
Of course it's my job.
Sounds fun. So I was gonna mention to you guys too, if anybody saw Haley's whole thing about the Diamond internship. I talked to her this morning. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this to you, but whatever. If I'm not supposed to, just act surprised. If you guys did, if anybody applied for that and did not get chosen, she's thinking about doing like some sort of like little group type deal too for the people that didn't get into it. Because obviously, like, we want everybody to get to Diamond. It's just some people need a little bit more time to rank advance, but we all want to like share that knowledge with you guys and everything too. But then I was gonna ask you guys, did everyone get through the new coach training, the 12-day coach training? Or are we still kind of working on it? Still working on it? Okay. Definitely let me know when you guys are all finished with that. I really want to know like what everybody thought and how everything went in there. And we want feedback on it too, like not even just on my video, but on anybody's video in there that like if you really resonated with it, if you were a little confused on it, anything like that, like constructive criticism or just like anything positive out of it that you guys took from it. Please let me know, or even definitely feel free to reach out to whoever's video it was. We're all a family here. We're all a team. So we're probably going to do another one here after Summit, kind of the same deal, but we almost want to break it down so it's even more simple for newer coaches. So if you guys thought that anything in there was like a little bit too much right now, or just any feedback, just let me or whoever know. But I definitely say make sure that you're doing the call to actions in there. We only put them in there just to be helpful and to help everybody grow. It's just so important, and it will help to push you out of your comfort zone a little bit. I know that it's like, for me in that situation, when I first started, it was so awkward, like commenting on something like that, especially if it wasn't like my coach's post. So I was like, oh my God, whose stuff am I posting on right now? Or like, if you know somebody in there that has been like pretty successful on the team, it could be a little hard at first, but just make sure that you're pushing past those comfort zones, because that's where you're going to build your business. I don't know if I shared this before, but this quote that like really resonated with me, I don't remember where I read it, but it said, your comfort zone is where your dreams die. And I was like, wow, that hits you right in the face. So I like that a lot. I just thought it was something that like kind of really hit home, but at the same time, like it's so true. So, but yeah, if you guys have anything else, if you want to talk about anything else, otherwise we'll kind of wrap this. I can flip through my notes here really quick and see if there's anything else that I wanted to point out to you guys. Who's all doing To Be Mindset?
I am. But, sorry, I have to move my phone here.
You're fine.
So, Super Saturday.
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
It's on, I think, July 7th.
F.
Right after, yeah. So, I mean, I can't go, but.
Is it the 7th or the 8th? Hold on.
I think it's the 7th.
Oh, it is the 7th,
because
right?
the 4th is a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't be able to go.
Okay.
But I don't know if anybody else wanted to go or not.
You're going to the cabin?
About it. I'm going to be at a cabin.
I'll be at the cabin too.
Oh, well, then we won't go.
Why would they put it at that?
I don't know. I think it's so stupid. Why not wait until the next weekend? But
seriously. Well,
I don't think very many people are going to go because of the 4th of July.
Totally. Everybody's going to be on a boat drunk.
Yeah. I will be.
Shit.
But yeah, To Be Mindset, I'm doing that too. I started doing it yesterday, and today is my second day actually doing like the nutrition, and I really like it. I didn't even finish my breakfast this morning because I was too full.
Okay. I am still working on like watching the videos and everything. I think I've only gotten through like 2. But Amanda, you've been doing it for a little bit, haven't you? How are you liking it?
I like it so far. My first week, I lost 4 pounds.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
But part of my problem is I eat my shake for breakfast, and I don't technically like so early that I have a gap where I have to kind of figure out what works as far as snacking goes.
Okay. Interesting. Well, always if you have questions, post in like the team page or Win Your Life, because I'm sure there's other people that are like that too. But yeah, I'm working on watching the videos and stuff this week. I don't think I'm going to plan on like actually diving all into it until Monday. But I'm excited for it.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Well, I was just going to say I downloaded the nutrition app that came out this week too, and I like that one a lot better than the tracker for the 21-day fix. And you can do the containers in the new app.
Oh, good to know. Cool. Okay, I have to download that still, but that's really good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that Super Saturday thing. That really sucks that it's on the 7th.
I know, I wanted to go. Had so much fun last time.
I know, and I just love that like most of us live close enough together. I know, Sam, I know. Maybe we'll all just have to come to Florida for one.
I'd be okay with that.
Totally. I would say just come up here and you can stay with me, but that is like way too close to our weddings to be traveling. Do you guys know me and Sam are getting married on the same day? But I'm gonna look more into it and see. I don't even know how far of a drive that would be for Amanda. You're gonna be at a cabin too?
I'll be in Hayward.
God damn it, Beachbody. What are you thinking?
It's the stupidest weekend. I mean, I have a 1-year-old birthday party, but kind of have to be there for that one, but because it turns into, drunkenness afterwards.
Totally. What else would you do at a 1-year-old birthday party? I will throw it out there, though, that I'm probably going to consider going to Boston for the next Super Saturday after that. I kind of want to go for, like, 1 a year. If anybody would want to maybe, like, plan it out and go with and meet everybody from there. Depending on how early we plan it and everything, we can probably get tickets at a pretty decent price. So, and it's fun. And it won't be, like, the dead of winter when we go, because I think the next one is maybe October after that, somebody was saying. I don't know if they do them like over the holidays maybe, so they might bump it up, but we can talk about that more later when the time comes. But let's see here. These are really old notes. Yeah, and I was just going to say, too, I was talking to somebody the other day about, like, what, we have 10 minutes, okay. About, like, what really motivates me with this business. And for me, like, personally for me, I'm really driven by money. But you guys, like, if you're not driven by money, that's fine. And I want you guys to really think about over like the next week, and maybe we can check in on it next week with a team call, is I want you to really dig deep like within yourself and figure out like what inside of me makes me want to do this business and drives me to keep showing up on here every week, to keep showing up every day and continuing on this journey, whether it be money, whether it be time, or even just a little extra cash to pay for your vacations, whether it be just to pay for your Shakeology. Just really think about what drives you in this business to keep moving forward. And if you guys haven't taken, Haley posted in the team determination page, I haven't looked at it for a day or two now, but she posted the quiz, like, what are your 5 love languages? And I have to go back and look at everybody's, but if you haven't taken that, definitely take it, because it's really kind of cool to see, like, for team determination especially, how common of a ground we all share for our top 2 love languages. And then it's also awesome to see like where other people fall on the spectrum, whether you like to receive gifts or you respond to physical touch or, you know, words of affirmation, things like that. And I think that'll help me, like, you know, obviously I know all of you guys pretty well for now. I want to get to know like everybody on like even a bigger level to be able to be a better coach towards you. But I think something like that for me to be able to learn, just how, I don't know the words for it, but just what helps to drive you forward and helps you learn and move your business forward and want to continue to do that. So if you haven't taken that quiz, definitely take it. It took me maybe like 5 minutes to do. It was kind of cool to like read all the descriptions and stuff too. I've never read that book before. No, I haven't ever read it. I should. I think it'd be cool. I like want to do it for Connor too and like have him take it and see it because I already feel like
dramatically.
Yeah, I feel like his for sure is like number 1, like physical touch, but I don't know what his other one would be. It's just kind of interesting to try to figure out. So anyway, that's kind of all I have for you guys tonight. I'm sorry that I don't have like much more prepared. I've just been kind of a crazy day. So if you have questions, please do not ever hesitate to text me or message me or whatever, or post in the team page. We're all here to help each other. But yeah, that's all I have for you tonight. Does anybody have any like last questions? Otherwise, I'm gonna go. We're good. I didn't see. Love that poll. I think it's a great idea for everyone. Night, babe. Love you. Cool. Okay, guys. Well, I will talk to you soon. And if you need anything, just let me know. Love you. Bye.
Bye.